Hey everybody, this is Callie from Pinpoint Art by Callie. This is vlog number 2. I'm gonna have y'all follow along with me. I have wrote out a pattern. So this is a pattern for a new item coming out on my shop. If I like doing it, I might put it on my shop, but if I don't like doing it, I'll probably just make one set. So this is my pattern for some leg warmers. This will be purple. This white background will be black. Obviously, I'm not going to color it black or I won't be able to count each one of my squares. And then I'll make 2 of these. So 2 of these, 2 of these. These 2 will be for some fingerless gloves to match. So I don't know. I thought about offering on my Etsy either selling them individually or getting a deal if you buy the set together, because it is kind of a set that goes together. I need to go pick up the yarn for it. I don't know if I'm going to do that tonight or tomorrow. If I don't do it tonight, I'll definitely do it tomorrow. Another thing I'm working on that I'm kind of doing a little bit at a time is, you might notice my background is different. I swapped my room around the other way, and I still have to wind up all my yarn, but ignore this. You won't see this when the yarn is all winded up and put there. But I rearranged my room to be able to open the door more and have more flow. But I'm working on a plastic canvas. You can see Pinpoint Art. Whenever I'm done with it, it'll go there with my other pictures. Those are just some prints I found and put up. I think I'm also going to paint this thing that I've been keeping my markers in, so it fits this a little bit better. And I'll put a picture of it up. But I really want to also try to make these buttons, these giant buttons for the wall. I just haven't figured out, am I going to buy a round piece of wood and cut holes out of it to make them, or make it out of clay? Would that be too heavy to put on the wall? So I'm going to go to Hobby Lobby either tonight or tomorrow and pick up the yarn. I think I decided to do a lighter color blue, and then you can't even tell that that's purple, but do a paler color purple too. I'm going to keep this kind of dark red and this candy apple green and this shade of yellow. So this will probably take me 3 or 4 days, but I'll get back with y'all when I pick up my yarn. Hey everybody, so this is day 2 of vlog 2. I picked up my yarn. I meant to get some video while I was in Hobby Lobby, but I didn't. So I picked up this black acrylic yarn. I was running low on some anyway, and this one feels softer than some of the other ones I have. I've pulled it apart some already. This purple, I already had this red, this mustard yellow color. I got this apple green, this blue, which is a pretty blue. Kind of primary colors for the leg warmers and the fingerless gloves. So I started working on it last night. That's why everything's pulled out. I started working on it last night, and I realized that it's not going to look very neat the way I was trying to do it. Rows of single crochet. I even tried half double crochet. So I think what I'm actually going to do is crochet appliques. And I feel like that will look a lot cleaner with these same colors. In the same way, but appliques instead of doing it this way. Because just the colors are so bright. Like, you kind of have to carry them a little bit, but even if you don't carry them all the way, it just didn't look neat. I don't know if maybe if I used a smaller crochet hook. I'm using a 5mm. Try to use a 4.5. I don't know. I will be back when I get done with, I think I'm going to do the gloves first. So I'll be back. So I'm back. I ended up not following the pattern that I had wrote out. I wasn't super happy with the way it was looking. I'm trying to find it. Of course, my ends weren't tied in, but I wasn't super happy with it. And then I could not find an alpha pattern to make the stars any smaller than this, and any smaller than this, it's not going to look like a star. So I dropped that one, and then I decided, so this is the top part of my fingerless gloves. I used 2 strands of that acrylic yarn, and I decided that it would look better if I just made some star appliques. So these are teeny tiny. They still have to be blocked, and then when they're sewn on, they're going to look less like flowers and more like stars. I've been trying to figure out how I'm going to get the bigger ones on there and the little ones, and it not be too much. I don't know. I'm not sure. So I've got several different colors and sizes. I think I'm gonna block those and let those sit overnight. Maybe I'll just do, you know, like maybe I'll just do smaller stars all over it, since there'll be bigger stars and a moon on the, I don't know. I wish I could find a size in between these 2 sizes, but I can't seem to find one. So I'm going to block these and let them dry overnight and put together the fingerless gloves so they'll be ready to sew these on tomorrow. Finished the gloves. Hold on. Yeah. I finished the gloves. Oh, they turned out so cute. Let me try them on. So I doubled up the acrylic yarn on this part to make them extra thick. But the cuff of the bottom of it, I didn't do that because I wanted it to just be a little thinner and a little tighter. They turned out so cute. It was so hard to get the stars on there, even what's the word? Not setting them, blocking them. Even blocking them overnight and trying to sew them on, they're still a little, but I didn't have any smaller hook than the one I was working with, so I couldn't make them any smaller. They turned out so cute. They're super thick. And here in a second, I'm gonna start on the main part to the, why can't I remember any words today? The leg warmers. The main part to the leg warmers. I'm gonna do the main part thick like this. And I'm definitely gonna need more stars than the ones I blocked. After putting these on there, it is not near enough to cover both of them. So I'm gonna do that here in a second. I wanted to show off this pin my daughter made me. I don't know what kind of bird that is. Kind of looks like a cardinal. Anyway, she got a pen making kit and she's been making me these pens. You can't really see it, but it's got like a shimmer to it. Anyway, I will be back when I get the main part of the leg warmers done. Hey everybody, so this is day 3 of the vlog. I finished the base of the leg warmers. Sorry, I need to get something to drink. So yesterday I finished the gloves. I still got a few ends to weave in. So I do have some things I have to get done today. I have to run to town. I have to clean up a little bit. But I'm going to go ahead and put the moons on the front of these so I can figure out how many stars I actually need. Kind of want the stars as close together as these are on this. Pretty much covering it, except for this ribbon right here. So once I get the moon and stars on, I'll be back.
I tried that yarn. I fell in love with it, and it became my new favorite yarn, and now I'm obsessed with it, and I want to use that. So for months and months and months, I've been having my Burnett sitting here neglected. I have not used it in months, and it's about time I get rid of it. So what I did is that I sold it to you guys. I sold you guys at a discounted price, and most of it is gone. So in this video, we're going to be doing a giant yarn haul, and we're also going to be shipping out all of the yarn that has sold. So we're going to be doing those two things, a whole lot of yarn in this video. I don't remember how much yarn I ordered, but after we go through these boxes, we're then going to go and place the third order of yarn. Also, just to make sure, because the only thing with Premier is you can't like go to the store and buy. You have to order online, and then hope they send you good batches. With Target Plush, I have like 70-80% of the time it's very good quality. The other percentage, it must be returned because I'm not using it. So hopefully all this yarn is good. But either way, I will still be placing a third order. I know for a fact that there's colors that I didn't order that I should have, or orders that you guys placed. Thank you so much to everybody who placed a yarn order. I did not think that this yarn would sell, and I thought I was gonna have this yarn and then I would have to figure out what to do with it. But you guys shut over there, and then hopefully they have the box that I need. If not.
So I've literally been going non-stop trying to get these done, but I have finally finished them. They turned out super cute. There's the back. Then of course when you're wearing them, the stars will be spread out all around. I'm really happy with how they turned out. They match the gloves perfectly. I'll put in a clip of me trying them on. I don't know if I have any shoes that go with these, but it was a fun challenge. Maybe I'll try them again and actually try to follow my chart. I gotta figure out how to hide the colors without affecting the ability to wear the leg warmers. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you want to find these, you can find them on my Etsy shop. It'll be in the description below. My TikTok will also be down there, and my Depop. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you like this, please like and subscribe, and I will see y'all next time.